in as a leader, as a black, gone there trying to persuade them to come so that we can sit together where you can follow the rule. If you want to remove the speaker or you want to resign, you can resign. Today, the Supreme Court has done justice to our country. It has done justice to the Constitution, and it has restored the dignity of the Republic. We want to call on President Joseph Walker to issue the appropriate mandate to all members of government, to the police, to ensure that at this moment, as I speak, that the full authority of the Speaker of the 55th Legislature is restored, as the Speaker will lead the House in trying to reconcile us and deciding the fate as we go forward.
How many members do you have in the minority bloc?
Well, you just listen to the chair on the Rule of Law Caucus, Representative Musa Assambility. You just listen to him, and he's calling on President Joseph Imam Boyka to respect and restore all facility that belongs to the Speaker to be turned over. So, folks, welcome. This is Kuwor TV. My name is Wilfred Zosi, and the Supreme Court just came up with their ruling, which favors the impartial speaker. That means his legality remains stand fast, remains strong, and remains strong. So, folks, Liberians look forward to seeing what's going to be the next action about the government, they stated that they're going to respect the ruling from the court. Both those in the majority and the minority have decided to respect the ruling from the Supreme Court. So we're going to do a follow-up. We're going to see whether this is going to be respected. What they said 2 weeks ago, that they will respect any other ruling. We want to see whether it. So we're going to hear from the president of Liberia. Welcome to Kuwor.
Okay, so you are here today on the ground of the Supreme Court. This case has been a landmark case. Liberians across the country and across the world have been very concerned as to what the outcome of the particular.
The Constitution and the rules of the House of Representatives. The Constitution and the rules of the House of Representatives. So the clarity was necessary because of the different interpretations we got from the first ruling. But again, colleagues, let's be clear. Interpretations we got from the first ruling. But again, colleagues, let's be clear. The first ruling was not ambiguous. The first ruling was clear. So let's be clear to the different people that we are communicating with that this is a culmination of the first ruling. So the ruling is very clear, and the Supreme Court said if members of the House in majority want to remove their speaker, that should be done in keeping with the Constitution and in keeping with the rules. So as the President of Liberia, we are calling on members of the House. We are calling on the legislature as a whole to respect and uphold the ruling of the Supreme Court. Any attempt to create another situation will further cloud. We've already clouded the situation. We hope that members of the House will come together now to find a pathway because the ruling today is a reinforcement of what the Supreme Court earlier said. But this time the Supreme Court said with clarity to remove that uncertainty.
Thank you very much for coming.
Well, that's it. He's the president of Liberia, and of course, calling on the legislature to respect the decision from the Supreme Court, the ruling from the Supreme Court. But like I said 2 weeks ago, before the final hearing occurred today, some of those from the minority bloc of the House of Legislature, they committed themselves to respecting and abiding by the rules or by the hearing and ruling from the Supreme Court. That's the fourth bench. And then today, the Supreme Court is saying that the majority bloc, if they want to remove their speaker, they should follow the rules. They should follow the proper channel to remove him. So that signifies that the embattled speaker now still remain the speaker till properly negotiation or till he can come up and say he wants to resign for the country's sake. Properly people might say so. But let's see what's going to be the outcome of the majority bloc. What's going to be the attitude, the behavior put up by those from the majority bloc? Well, I see Councillor, that's Councillor Kabina Jane. He was the one representing the legal team of embattled Speaker J. Funanti Kofa. I also see Councillor Kula is also here. They were also representing she also came to witness the entire situation here. So, like listening to some of those who have come, you're listening to some of those who have come to witness the entire process. There are jubilations on the faces of some of those who support the embattled speaker. So, folks, that's it. That's it.